Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're having a fabulous day here today. A lot of people were like, were asking me, so I made a deer video and a bird video, both with Freya, okay? They said, or people commented rather, can you make a video on Skoll Hati without Freya, okay? Because probably they knew my next video was going to be with Freya. Alright, I was going to do that. I'm going to be honest here. I recorded the whole video, okay? But now, I went and I did a run. I was doing it like last night farming, and I was like trying to see which one was the team that I liked. And after a while, I did start farming like properly, and I think I got a good team. So this is a very simple team, but today I'm going to show you a little clearer on it. And again, it does require some characters because Skoll Hati is annoying. Now, I'll try and show you some alternatives that will work and will be kind of good, but I'm not going to show you the gameplay for those alternatives, obviously, because this is one clear. I will do more Skoll Hati clears later on, but I've basically been doing a lot of bird, a lot of deer. But yeah, we'll finish, we'll try or start Skoll Hati today. I'll have some more guides if you want me to try a team and show it to you. Definitely, I will do that. Again, I would wait till you get your free relic, then go and farm this insanely and have fun. That is something just to keep in mind. The free relic is still going on, so that is something to just keep in the back of your head, that you should be doing this with Freya, not Freya, but what is it, Thonar's relic. Again, I really wonder how they're going to handle Freya's relic. I really wonder that. But the team that I ran, and this is like a really good DPS team, and just, it's pretty fast, okay? If you're doing this like properly and nicely, both of my clears were 12 minutes. The one that I recorded and the one that I'm going to show you was 15 minutes because it was a little bit worse RNG. And just in case you do get worse RNG, it's going to take that long. But there are clears that can go down to like 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, I saw someone do. 10 minutes, 11 minutes, doesn't really matter, but these are really strong and probably the best team you can run. If you're trying to just, this is my best team. This is my favorite team that I run. Overall, it just works for me the most. And after really farming, other than Freya, so other than Freya's team, this I would say is the most like potential one. But if you want like really weird and patience clears, go for the patience team. Just run bond team and all that, that same defense bond, and that'll get you your clears. But again, mainly, you know, for alternative units, if you're looking for that, any of these units replace the Fez King is pretty good. Scotty is really good if you have her relic. You can replace one of the units here for that. Again, realize that Freyr's good because of his ignite passive. So if you were to not use Freya, realize that the ignites thing is going to be a little bit of a problem. But if you do have Scotty, that's also something you can run. I saw Gother in one of these teams, like they removed one of these characters, and then like put Gother somewhere. But the team that I cleared it with is this one. So I'll show you this. Again, I just offered you some, that's Fez Gother, by the way. But those are some alternatives. Add those in there. Fez King does work. That is something, so like you remove Melee or Escanor, put Fez King to like stall out a little bit. And we'll still be able to clear most likely. But that is something you can do. Okay, this is what I did. Gears and stuff like that. It's going to be attack. So I did attack resistance. Now, people do HP resistance. Up to you. Do whatever. Now, after doing a few clears, I might just switch Tarmiel Link onto Freya. I might do that. Okay, I originally used it on Thonar, but Thonar doesn't get attacked, okay? On this team, Freya gets attacked. So one thing that I will recommend is put Tarmi on this little man right here. And also make sure you are his gear. I got to do that now, and I got to finish like getting those there. I ran out of anvils on Jazzy's account, so that's pretty crap. But I do have a few hammers left. I don't want to waste them. I've been using a lot, like building a lot of UR sets. And that's just been the problem. But again, run this. I don't even have the card set, by the way. This is just some random card set. I don't have the card set on this account. But he didn't get the deer card. So for some reason, me and him can't pull cards. I don't know what's happening. But he doesn't have the deer card, so the freeze is still occurring here. If you have the deer card and the full card set, that is immaculate. That is literally the best thing you can ever do. Go and have fun with that. Let's jump into it. This is the clear. Alright, so loading in. This is the boss. We're gonna have some fun here. Have a blast, I guess you can say. Overall, I'm gonna tell you now, alright? I'm gonna be very honest with you. Do I like farming Skoll Hati? No. The one that I like the most, farming the most, is the deer. For some reason, the deer is the easiest to me, okay? People say the bird is, and most likely it probably is. It's just I find more fun and potential with the deer. It's just, I don't know, I like the color wheel thing. It makes me like actually do some stuff. I don't know. RNG is still there, whatever's still there. I like the deer the most, but overall, okay, so I have to talk about this, and this is the most important. If you have a bad passive, let me be honest with you, you're going to suck anyways. Just don't do it, all right? Yes, the relics help, all that helps, but a bad passive will just make your run miserable. Check the passive. Some of them suck. Read them through, and just get in the back of your head that it'll screw you. If you have a bad passive, just check it. Read it. You'll kind of understand it, and I think there's one that, like, removes your buffs or your damage cap, whatever. That is a terrible thing. Okay, read it. It'll kind of screw you. On the runs that I did last night, they were fine. Even if I did get a bad passive, I went through with it. It is possible to happen, right? It is possible to just get through. But that is there. Randomly, I was taking breaks while recording this, so this is the gameplay, right? Which, I don't know how long I took a break here for, but I was multitasking, okay? I was doing this, and then I was grinding a different game from my other channel, and I was doing some other stuff, so I was multitasking while making this clear guide, so I randomly paused. That is why. No, I'm not thinking for that long, but yeah, there are some times when I randomly dip, but it was because I was doing stuff. I was like multitasking like a crap ton, trying to finish up a lot of stuff. So that is there. I think over here I'm back in a little bit, and then I go missing it for a little bit longer. I'll forward past that. But yeah, so first phase, it's super easy. The first floor is very, very straightforward. Over here, what tip can I give you is try to kill in one turn this dog, because he will kind of remove your ability to like recover, right? So recover disabled. So I would kill this one in one turn. The other one you can stall. The first turn you can stall all you want. Realize that again, you always need that stance card. That stance card is going to be necessary because they will put up a stance if you take too long. When they do that, you need to remove the stance with Freya. This card, this one right here, and then her card will be this one. Silver though, they both have to be silver in order to remove the stance. And over here, there is no damage cap, so it doesn't matter. Just ult with an AoE, which even if it's like a 1/6 or a 2/6, you'll kill. Even if it's a 1/6 or 2/6, you'll kill. Okay? Yes, mine are up there because I've summoned on banners. I got luck. I get whatever. Just if you have decent 1/6, 2/6, even again, I think 1/6 could be good, but I'm just gonna say 2/6. But you should be able to kill. Okay, so just plan it out. There's no damage cap. Use Escanor's finger on the dogs, and boom, you're good to go. Sounded super wrong, but yeah. Again, people ask me also, and I know they're gonna ask me rather, why did I attack the other dog here? It's because sometimes she patiences, whatever, the other dog, and it's better to get an attack to land so that I can build Melly's passive. Which again, Melly's clutch. All right, he really is. The thing is, yeah, I love Melly and all. He does some great stuff. When you get frozen, you lose all your buffs. So realize on the last floor, what's going to happen here. If you don't have that card set, there, it happened to me a few times and multiple times. It happened constantly where Melly gets frozen. If Melly gets frozen, he loses his buffs. So you have to realize and not put all your eggs in one basket, hoping that Melly will do all your damage. You have to hope that Freya and Escanor have some cards on the side there when you go into the last turn to do stuff on the last phase. Okay, but again, on this phase, all you're doing is hoping that you're constantly getting health back because you're using what's your name? Thonar's cards. You're using those cards to build that relic so that you actually have the ability to kind of get through all of that. But over here, it wasn't enough to kill. And again, what a relic does basically is as you attack, you increase your recovery ability, right? And you also gain ultimate when she attacks. So that is big. That is a really good relic, and that is why you're actually life-stealing constantly, and that is why in this gameplay, I have health. If this is like a regular run, I'd be dead by now the way I'm running it. So again, she allowed, because of her relic, the ability for you to actually use DPS units, okay? Because you don't have to like worry, oh, I might not do enough damage. You'll do enough, and you'll be able to have enough HP for yourself, so, you know. That is there. Yeah, that was enough. All right. I was like, wait, was that enough? Yeah, I did crit there. But again, you have to build Melly. You have to build Melly. Melly's passive, that is, so that he actually can do stuff. So realize that he should always be your last card being used. Over here, now I did waste this ult, but the reason is because I wanted to go into the third phase without getting recovery disabled. So that is what I did. Now, you can stall on this turn if you want to. Definitely could, but I didn't. So that's just my my 10 cents. I didn't want to stall, so I did use an ult. Maybe I did actually stay. No, I didn't. Yeah, I killed. Okay. I was like, maybe the ult didn't kill, but he killed. So phase 3 in this one. You want to kill this dog over here. You got to kill this dog, otherwise you're screwed. Got to kill it. Get it done. It's very easy. I saved Freya's ult, and you always kind of want to save Freya's ultimate, or just a bunch of fingers from Escanor. Or if your Melly doesn't get frozen, just use his single target. That is mainly what you're going to be doing. But again, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. If you are a newer player, there are people still that are joining the game and that are relatively new. Don't try this. Don't think this guide is going to help you. I'm being honest. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, the account that I'm running on is not, like, new at all, obviously. But remember that if you're above, like, let's say 4 or 5 million box CC, you can definitely do this with all the buffs you have and GP points. You definitely could. But if you're below that, just realize that it might be a little bit difficult, okay? Not sugarcoating it or anything like that. It'll be difficult. It's definitely going to. You need a lot of box CC, GP points and all that to have some good stats here. And remember, the more box CC you get, the more HP you get. And overall, that is going to help you in every piece of content. So realize that after a lot of time and after you grind and do all that stuff, you'll get to a point where this content isn't too difficult. The dragon, on the other hand, hey, that's something else. But we don't talk about that. That thing is pure hell. That is literally I'm not even trying it, all right? I'm not even. People are like, "Go, we should try it. See if you can get it. You can kiss it." I'm not doing that. Why would I push myself or put myself through that torture? Oh, that dragon's annoying, bro. Did I try it already? I tried once. I was like, you know what? This could be good. And nah, I'm not enjoying it. But yeah, the dog revived over there. Killed him again. That's basically the clear over here. This is floor 2 now. Now onto floor 3. It's going to transition in a second. But you can see I only had a little bit of damage on Freya and Escanor. Now, here's my tips. You got to hear this one out. Freya will be taking damage like it's nothing. He will be attacked constantly. This is why if you want to do something, make sure your Freya's got some nice HP. Make sure he's got that Tarm link. Otherwise, you're going to die, okay? I'll be very honest with you. Yes, I was able to get through with it. And I think on one of my runs, out of my like 4 or 5 runs I was doing on different teams, on this one, Freya died on 2 of the runs. And I just had to reset. It wasn't too difficult at all. But it's just, if you don't get like a Freya card, obviously you're going to die. And if Freya gets frozen, and this is what happened, right? I needed to attack with Freya. I needed to ult with Freya in the end. And he got frozen. And if he gets frozen, you're GG'd, right? Because you're relying on his ult, really. Or just a bunch of other attacks. I didn't have attacks at the time. Because Melly, the turn prior, did get frozen. So now at that point, you're only relying on Escanor to do damage. Which, there's a limit to what he can do. And just it screwed it up. But just realize that, again, Freya should have Tarm Link. You can see right here, he's going low. But again, because of her relic, he can heal that back. Which isn't a problem. And again, I did use more Freya cards here and there. Just to make sure he lifesteals it back. But again, make sure you built that relic. That relic's like passive part up to where you're getting a lot of lifesteal for the percentage you're building, right? But you see right there, he healed a decent amount. Now here, you're taking a decent amount. It's gonna keep happening. But Freya is getting attacked more often. He'll be targeted also. So realize that. Here, I don't remember what I did, but I believe I ulted. I think I used, so ready? What I did here, and I'm 95% sure that's what I did, I ulted with Freya to guarantee the kill. Because, let me see. I believe that I ulted with Freya. Yeah, so this is what I did. I ulted with Freya because I wanted to guarantee the kill going into the next turn. Because I wanted to not ult on the second phase, I wanted to ult on the third phase. So doing this, I was able to save, again, the ult, and use all on the next turns, you'll see. I use only basically, I just run to guess for his ult. That's it. That's all I did. But yeah, continuing on, you'll see it kind of right here. I was using all the, what is it? Thonar cards to get that out of the way. Then I'll use Escanor. Again, I didn't have enough damage anyways. I would have used the ults, and I could have definitely used the ults. But I was going to save that because regardless, even if I do use the ults, I'm definitely not killing. And I do want to go into that turn with Freya's ult. Otherwise, there's no point. So that is what I did here. Now, again, when Melly gets frozen, this is the biggest thing in the world. You will lose those buffs. You will. There's nothing gonna stop it. You're losing those buffs. So keep it in mind that you have to build it back up and do all of that. Here, what happened, which definitely sucked, is I did get Escanor frozen, and this won't kill. Whatever I do here will not kill, which also sucked. But I did again build Thonar's passive up with her relic. I kind of ulted here. Did I kill? I don't think I did. Let's see. Did I kill? No, I didn't. Yeah. So just barely, didn't get that right there. If I, wailed on his cosmetics, maybe I would have definitely killed. But no, it didn't. Over here, he did get attacked. But I think this gave me a chance to build up Melly's passive. But I had to waste his ult. Okay. So I wasted his ult. I think that I didn't even get to build his passive up. I took a while to decide. So let me just forward this up. I ulted, right? And again, it's going to kill. Obviously, cancel stance, all that, so it'll do it. But just realize that I wasted his ultimate going into phase 3 here. But I have Freya's, and Freya's is more than enough to do the job here and get this this dog down. That sounded so, bad, but screw the wolves, bro. Screw the wolves. That sounded bad. Nah, the dog is great. It's great person, but he's been annoying me for a while, so it's had to happen. But here you go. You'll see that it does a lot of damage here, 7-1, and then Freya, which is I think a 2-6 or a 3-6. It's not even up there. People are talking about me oh, you can do a 6-6 and definitely kill. They're doing teams that have 6-6, right? Realize that if you have a 6-6 Freya, your life is so much better. And I didn't get a single Freya. Rather, Jazzy did not get a single Freya. So just realize that now that happened. Okay, if you have a 6-6 Freya, have fun. You don't, it's gonna be a little bit different. But I don't. But it's fine. Still checked out here. I used all of Melly's single targets because he got frozen. His passive isn't built, and I was too worried that it wouldn't kill. So I just had to chuck them all off. So you'll see 34. Now it's building the passive. Built the passive, doing a lot more. I could have AoE'd here and definitely saved that other one, but just to guarantee that dog, the wolf is down for the count. Over here, I basically stalled. It took a little bit. I had no cards to kill. These aren't killing at all, okay? I'll take some damage, but my whole goal was just to heal back majority of the HP. So I attacked with Thonar, I attacked with Freya, get his HP back up, attacked with Meli, and then attacked with Escanor, I believe. Which I took a second to decide that. Let me just forward it up. Oh, I did already. I attacked with Escanor, you see clearly, but that's there. I then got attacked again. I'll get attacked one more time, okay? And then I will get ulted on. That does happen, but it doesn't really hurt me. If I had Thonar's ult drop card, it would have definitely helped me here. Didn't, but I didn't die, so everything's good there. I did that, got the merge there, got Meli's ult, got that, and used, I think, Freya's card. But again, didn't kill, wasn't enough, need more damage. So going through that here, attacking, there you go, 370, again, not enough. Doing this, again, not enough. And last but not least, Bob, not enough. So waited one more turn, got ulted on, everything was fine still. I got ulted on and then AoE'd again. And now I killed. So no one died in the end, took a little bit of damage, but if I just had more like non-AoE cards, it would have been good. It was because I used all those melee cards, basically. If I used that AoE, could have saved, definitely could have killed on that previous turn here. But again, realize that if you have that artifact card set, you are golden. Get that artifact card set, otherwise, like, there's no point, right? It just makes your life so much easier. If you can't get it, if you can't do it, it doesn't work out. You're in my field here, not getting stuff like that. Don't worry about it. It's still clear. It just makes your life so much easier, not getting that freeze, which is super annoying. So realize that now, that is something to just keep in mind. But that's it. That's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching. Peace, that everyone enjoy. That has been my probably favorite team, one of the best teams to farm the boss with efficiently, and officially. So yeah. Enjoy. Try it out.